All right, bro. So we're here to talk about society's view of an alpha male. Now, a lot of people view an alpha male as the really just it's two ways of seeing it, man. I wasn't gonna do no video at all, but I ran across a couple YouTube videos and just chilling, and I thought about it, and I was like, damn, makes sense. And it prompted me to come back because of one thing and one thing only. Not this subject in particular, but something along the lines of something within it. So society's view of an alpha male is like, the buff ass nigga, the handsome looking ass nigga, you feel me? I ain't even got, I don't know about that shit, but the successful individual with, a lot of money and status, like, social status and shit like that. All it is an ego thing for him. And the females like that. But that's society's view of it. That's the dumb part, you feel me? And if we go by that alpha male thing and, shit like that, then we can say that, oh, Hitler is a fucking alpha male. Joseph Stalin is an alpha male. We can use a bunch of examples of evil people, but guess what? That comes with narcissism because being an alpha male is one step away from narcissism, if not it already. All for self. So, another thing, if that's what we applying the alpha male to today, then what would be, you gotta realize, man, let me word this differently so it would sound better. In a classroom, in a middle school or high school, you place somebody that exuberates the aura of a Malcolm X or a Khalid Muhammad in the classroom. Would they be considered an alpha male? In today's society, no. I can show you YouTube. I ain't even finna do that. But if you're educated in the classroom, you talking above and you beyond individuals because they think an alpha male is the individual that's walking through the hallways like you gotta be a fucking monster Cody from H.R. Gangster Crib down the hallway, you feel me, mean mugging and just ready to sock a nigga the fuck out for no reason. That type of shit. Oh, that's alpha. But guess what? In that society, in that environment, their view of an alpha male is that. But guess what? An individual like that, the government will see, or the elite will see and be like, that's all right. But does he have a mind though? That's the whole important factor that everybody be missing about that shit. Can he lead? What is he teaching? Is he ready for warfare in leading his people? That's the most important factor of it all. What is he teaching the coming up generation? All of the other bullshit they don't give a fuck about. Why you think they let all these niggas run wild like that? Why you think they walking down your fucking hallways, bro? I remember in high school, man. Niggas, I was a badass kid too, but I sprang on niggas for saying something wrong to me or doing something or messing with my little brother or something. You feel me? Going to juvenile and all type of shit behind that shit. Other niggas, they'll just be spraying on niggas on some gangbanging shit straight up. You feel me? Man, them niggas still in school. Them niggas still in school. Them niggas get 2 days suspension. They right back. Do it again. They right back. I'm like, okay, y'all letting this individual walk around here. Not a threat, basically. And it's a lot of other places I've been, a lot of other schools where that same shit was going on. Them niggas get to walk freely because they are not a threat. Let you be in school teaching the youngest and real, bro, you are a threat. You're going to get arrested. You feel me? If you had that type of mentality, that maturity at 15 and 16 or 14 years old, you are a threat. And you'll see how serious it is. About how, how serious they are about indoctrinating the young black youth. They didn't give a fuck about no monster Cody walking the streets. But when he got educated by Pac and them, and Pac, in Matulu, when Mopreme started introducing Watts peace treaties and got the Bloods and Crips together in Watts and stopped the killing, then that's when things started changing. They realized, man, these motherfuckers is real threats. The government, the elite saw that. They don't give a fuck about you marching down Vermont, knocking niggas the fuck out. They don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. They don't give a fuck about you posting up on Crenshaw in Manchester. They only stop it because they want, you know, gentrification to happen in those parts because they got the LA stadium. Oh, that was planned decades ahead. If you notice about America, it's still places that's fucked up like Baltimore and Detroit. That's because there's no money to be made in those areas. Let them have a good basketball team or, you know, a good football team or something, bro. Watch all that shit change. The Pistons don't even play in Detroit. You feel me? So, you know, hey man, look, I'm just telling y'all something real, bro. That whole alpha male shit that these niggas is pushing, bro. If you seen a Malcolm X today, nigga would not say alpha male, bro. But I would because I see that he teaching the youth. Females, they don't see that. A majority of them don't. Because society has programmed people to be like that. Hell, even back then, they probably didn't give a fuck. That's probably why this execution hasn't happened. What you realize about the earth is that people are so visual that they don't really pay attention to the details and the context of an individual. And that's why they don't follow them for real. That's why they don't really support them. Look at your Marcus Garveys and things. Bro, them dudes will not be considered alpha males. I ain't trying to disrespect none of them because I respect, you know, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Khalid Muhammad. I respect them. They would only be respected. I'm talking about like in a high school atmosphere as a youngin. Hell, even the times are so immature now that even if you in your early 20s, bro, niggas still not gonna take you serious. It takes till these niggas get 30 something, bro. That's how slow the humans are, bro. Slow as fuck, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy as hell. I didn't plan on doing no video, but a lot of things just, you know, came to pass in my mind to think about. And I decided that I might as well do, you know, a video every now and then. I was going to stop completely and just disappear for real. But, you know, continue to spark the brains. That's the whole point. I'm doing this video on a channel with 2 strikes, bro. Because I know that a lot of y'all don't even follow me on my other fucking channels. So y'all don't even know what the hell be going on the majority of the time. Y'all not paying attention for real. But hey, it is what it is. So I continue to get a lot of youngins that, man, I don't even like, sometimes I do videos and I don't even be thinking about the impact that it have on an individual mind on the time, you feel me? Until I watch other people's videos that have an impact on me. Then that's when I be like, oh shit, I got something to say. I got something. Then I see why I get those type of comments from them youngins, like, I appreciate you for waking me up and this and that. I feel it. But you know, you don't get the respect from the world from doing shit like that. You don't get the respect from you get it, you know, just from the youngest, because that's the whole point of this shit. These other motherfuckers is stupid, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. A majority of the earth is dumb, bro. They look at things from a dumb perspective. They don't see things like that, man. The government don't give a fuck that you out here, you know what I'm saying, knocking niggas the fuck out and you got a fighting reputation like they always say, man. You know, the fist, you know what I'm saying, you can't take on 30 motherfuckers at the same time with your fist. But with your words, you can get an army to go desecrate them niggas, you feel me? You can build an army of 100,000 and go, hey, real shit. You feel, just off of your words. That's your frequency. That's the power behind it. And the elite know this. You're born into sin, right? That's what the Bible tells you. You're born into sin. And by that they mean cosine. Your frequency. Born into a frequency of sound. That's why they say the voice of God was first. You know, I didn't say that right. But it's something about, you know, the word of God. First there was the word of God. By that they just mean frequency. So before all of this shit, there was a conscious frequency. That's all this shit is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of just dumbing you motherfuckers down. In cartoons, they got, you know, the buff motherfuckers in high school. They got all that shit around to try to portray that shit like that. And they got the smart motherfuckers thinking that they the puny motherfuckers. The whole time, this smart motherfucker be the whole reason that they send out this buff motherfucker to go do the dirty work for them. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, look, I don't know what to tell y'all. I really, really don't. People are slow, bro. People are. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Better to hear it than experience it. You feel me? Better to hear it than experience it, man. So with that being said, I'm going like, comment, dislike. I'll be back, I guess. Peace.